Hello everyone, welcome back to another Canva tutorial. Today we'll be creating an Instagram poster to advertise a couch. And without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. I'll go ahead and change the color of my blank canvas from white to a pinkish color. I will select my blank canvas, click on background here, background color, scroll down under gradients and choose any of these gradients. I'll go ahead and choose this one. I'll scroll back up, click on add a new color, and then scroll down here to style. The particular style we want to use is this one here, circular gradient. I will select that. As you can see, it has been applied here on my canvas. What we want to do is to set a color for the outer pinkish color, purple, light purple color, and then set a lighter color, maybe white or a whiter version of the color we set here for the center. So I'll go ahead and start with the outer color, which is FF. This is the one I want to set. 5757. I will go and set the center color to FF 5757. For this particular one, I'll just eyeball it and make it a little bit white by dragging to the left here. Yeah, maybe that. Okay, so we have our background. The next thing I want to do is import the actual chair that I want. I'll go ahead and click on elements and I will search for pink chair. I'll go down here to photos, select CO, and the particular chair I'm looking for is this one. I'm currently using the pro version of Canva, so I'll be able to use this one without any watermarks. But for the purpose of learning, if you're not using the pro Canva, you can still go ahead and use it with the watermark, or you could use your own images if you have your own images. I will drag the corner of this chair, reduce the size a little bit, and then I'll click on position, center it to middle, and center it here. Okay, I'll bring it down a little bit, all because I already anticipate that I will have some text up here and a little bit of some elements down here. All right, so we have our chair. The next thing I want to do is have a simple logo or create a simple logo. And I will do that by clicking here on text, clicking on the heading add text. I will bring this up here. Just as a tip, if you really want to know where the guides are, which guide the elements of your design, so that they're roughly in the center of the canvas, you can go ahead and click here on File, come down here to View Settings and switch on Show Margins. And this margin here that you see will not appear in your design when you export. It's just a guide for when you are using Canva. So this is the sweet spot. This is the area that you want all your elements to land. And this space here gives your design some space and some breathing space. So we'll go ahead and just make up a brand. I'll call mine Evergreen Elegance, like that. I'll call that I will make sure the second word comes down to the bottom. I will align left, and I will select the first word, make it bold, and then I'll select the second word, and I'll select it properly and make sure it is not bold, it is just regular. I'll come here to spacing, and yeah, I will reduce that gap. Okay, so we have that. Let me see how that looks in white. Yeah, I think that looks all right. The next thing I would do is add some more text, change it to white. I'll move it right above the chair here, and I would type new arrival. We want our viewers to know this just arrived, and I would change this text to something called holiday. To a font called holiday. Yeah, that one. Then I will increase the size of that text. So that's new arrival. I'll reduce the size of the chair once more, just a little bit more. And I'll come back here, add another heading, make sure it's bold, and I will change it to white, and I'll just call this pink chair, and I will increase the size of that text as well. Yeah, I'll reduce this logo just a little bit, and yeah, it looks good so far. The next thing I'll do is create some call to actions just to encourage people to place an order and to reach out. I'll start by creating a button, and I would do that by coming back to elements. Let me come down here to shapes, and I'll select this line. There's many ways in which you can create a button. You can either go ahead here and search for button, and there'll be some buttons, but I'll show you how you can create a button. So I selected a line. I'll come here, increase the weight of this line, maybe up to there. Then I will enable rounded endpoints by clicking on it once, and there we have it. We have a button. I'll go ahead and change the color of this button. Make sure it's selected. Click on the line color here, and then I will insert a color code. It's FF then 4444. So there we have it. We have our button. I'll come back here to text, add some text, make sure it's aligned in the center of the button, and also make sure the button is aligned by selecting it, coming to position, and then aligning it center. So it's already aligned. Then here I will have a call to action, which is order now. I'll select that, make it bold, increase the font size, and I will make that white, and then try to recenter it like that. I think it's a little bit too big, so I'll reduce it a little bit more, and then drag it down to center it. Or another way to center these two elements, let's say if they were not aligned like that, is to select the text, and then whilst holding shift on your keyboard, select the button as well, and then click position and then center them horizontally by clicking middle, and then they'll be centered. And then whilst they're both selected, you can now move them as well. So I would do that. You can do the same by selecting everything here and then centering it, but it's already centered. Okay, so quickly I will add a website link, which is www.evergreen.com, and then I will make that white, change that color to white. I will align to the right, and I will align with the button as well horizontally like that. And yeah, I think I like that. One thing I would do though is I will resize this button. Okay, there's too many elements here. I'll reduce the size of this, the empty sides of the text. Then I will select the button and reduce its size. Click position and center it, recenter it. So I'll do that. And yeah, I will recenter that as well. Okay, now that we have that, I will just add some social media links just to show that people can follow us on different social media platforms. I will select elements, search for Facebook, and then search for Facebook logo. I will come here under graphics, and I will search for whatever I like. I think I like this one, the round one. And I should be able to change the color of this. I will select the same color that I used for the button, or rather I'll keep it white. Yeah, I think white works. Then I will reduce it to my desired size by dragging the corner, and then I will align it with this button, and then I will make sure this text is starting from our margin here. Same thing with this icon. Then I'll search for Instagram. Okay. Okay, when I find the Instagram icon I like, I will select it. I'm selecting the round one because I want it to be uniform with this Facebook one. So be mindful of the elements that you choose. It looks good when they look like they belong together or they are part of the same group. So I'll reduce that, making sure I pay attention to the guides here. As you can see, as I am reducing this one, it will let me know when I have it at the same size as the Facebook one. So that's how I get that to fit. Then for Twitter, I'll come back to elements here, search for Twitter logo. I'm pretty sure I'll get the old Twitter logo, but that's fine for the purpose of this text, of this design. So Twitter logo, I will select this one here. Okay, and then I will change its color. I will select it and change its color to, this is strange. Oh, all right. I'll change its color to white, and then I'll reduce it until the guides let me know that I have it at the same size as the others. And yeah, as I drag this one closer to this other one, it's showing me that I have the equal amount of space between these icons. And then I can select all of them, maybe reduce them a little bit more and make sure they're aligned like that. I can select everything in this row and then position and then align to make sure they're aligned. All right. I will just switch off these margins by coming back to File and switch them off just so you can see our design right now. Yeah, I think I'll add one last thing, which is select a shape. I'll make this shape the same color as the button. And then if I double click into the shape, it will allow me to type. And I will add an amount, let's say $150. I can change the color of the text within the shape here. And I can make that bold and bigger. And then I can reduce the size of this shape a little bit. And then I'll place it here. And let me just, sorry about that. I will align it with this text like that. Maybe move it a little bit inwards like that, and then reduce that size a little bit. At this point, it's all up to you. Whatever looks good and works, you just tweak it until you have something you like. Well, this is the end of this tutorial. I hope you found this useful. I look forward to seeing you guys create similar posters, but maybe with different colors, and then a different couch here or a different chair. Thank you very much. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I would appreciate if you liked my videos, and I encourage you to subscribe for more. See you in the next one.